So, I'm sure a lot of people know the young teenage boy, Cyrus Carmack, 14-year-old, got shot in his back by a racist Asian gas station owner named Rick Chow, who followed him out of the establishment of the store, proceeded to chase him 130 yards, and then shoot him in his back while the kid was fleeing away from him. So let's get this out the way first. Main thing, first thing first. It's clear as day, anybody with common sense, that's not self-defense. If you leave your establishment and you run away from your store, leave your store open with other people in there that could potentially literally just steal and take whatever because your whole family decided to chase after this innocent 14-year-old kid. Even if you thought he wasn't innocent and you thought he took some water bottles, let him take the water bottles, call the police, do a report. But you, Rick Chow, decided he wanted to take matters into his own hand along with his piece of shit son. Chased the boy 130 yards, hitting it. The boy gone. You watch the footage. He book it. He gone. That's not a threat to you. You can't claim self-defense while chasing something that you say you feel threatened from. I'm not chasing shit that I feel threatened from. I'm going to stay as far away from it as I possibly can, right? And also, if you shoot somebody in their back, clearly they're running away from you, so they're not a threat. Regardless, you hawked them down 130 yards, fired a shot in his back, killed the young kid, and the only statements they can take is the killer and his son. So, of course, they're going to try to paint whatever picture, but what we're saying is that it don't matter what you paint, you're wrong. Bottom line, straight out, is no way you can justify that. All Rick Chow had to do was stay in his store, call the police if he really thought something was stolen. You don't take a gun, chase down a kid 130 yards, and then fatally shoot them and say you fear for your life, you fear for your son's life. That's clearly some bullshit. Clearly was a game. Clearly, they don't take our lives serious. You know, the court system showing that. The fact that he got off scot-free, I don't give a damn if they tried to charge him for murder or manslaughter. They know it was wrong. They know it was murder. But they let these people come into our neighborhoods, exploit the neighborhood for the black dollar, take what they need to take, and then they go leave to whatever neighborhood or cozy environment that they like to go to, but they don't like us. So you feel so threatened is that you had to do all this in this specific neighborhood where you are scared of the people that's in that neighborhood. The only reason y'all still in business means clearly there's a lot more black people buying from y'all that's actually coming in there and actually spending their money and not stealing than there are people coming in there stealing. So what that means is you wouldn't be in business if it was that much of an issue, right? So you also got to know in business there's certain things that come with it. It's even people still in white neighborhoods, people still in Spanish neighborhoods, people still in suburban stores, still in people shoplift, white, blonde, suburban women shop. Everybody has to deal with that. And you know that when you're going into business, there's a risk reward. More so if you have a successful business, way higher reward than the risk. That's property loss. You put that in when you work for certain companies. When y'all lose stuff, you just log it in because it's a part of the game. And whether it's the food industry, the clothing industry, whatever. But at no point should you feel okay to take matters into your own hand where you are constantly shooting at kids, fighting with kids. I'm telling you, man, if y'all have that much of a problem in our neighborhoods, stay the fuck out our neighborhoods. It's simple as that, man. Go to your community. Sell whatever you need to sell in your community. Y'all support each other. So now you got the black people all over line, TikTok, everything saying, hey, we need to boycott Asian. And we understand that everybody in the Asian community didn't do it. Rick Chow did. We get that. But it's more so about, it's not even about fuck Asians, right? It's more so about let's love each other as black people. Let's help each other out instead of helping all these other races get rich that's not even putting back into our communities once they extract the money. A lot of times, if not almost all the time, they don't even like black people, but they'll set up shop in our neighborhoods real quick. And me, I've never been the type of person to try to go around people I don't like. I try to avoid people I don't like at all costs. Stay furthest away from them. I don't want your money. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to hang with you. None of that. If I don't like you, I don't want to be within your area. Right? But like I say, we all know they like to try to exploit the black dollar, and we have a lot of spending power in the black dollar, over $1 trillion. So what the black people are now saying is more so, it's not ban this, ban that when it comes to Asians. It's come together this, come together that when it comes to the black community. And you can't be mad at us for wanting to come together and saying, you know what? For a long time, we really ain't been stepping the way we need to step to get the things we need to get in our own neighborhoods and own it. We was cool with letting, you know what I'm saying, this person have this business, letting the Arabs have the gas station, having the Chinese store, having a liquor store, but nobody in the community or that's black was owning the stores. We was cool with that. But now we waking up and saying, nah, first of all, we don't need no fucking liquor stores in our neighborhoods. That shit is just destruction and poison in your body. And it's going to cause a lot of problems, which it do. It cause a lot of violence, DV, death, domestic murder. It don't lead to nothing positive. You got people getting fucked up in the neighborhood, getting drunk, walking around, starting shit. That can lead to one thing, which leads to another. It's a ripple effect. It's a domino effect to self-destruction in the community. So we could take that shit out completely. The food, they're not healthy restaurants. We don't need that. So, you know, you got this one guy that went on TikTok that's going around that was trying to threaten the black community like, well, we'll take the liquor stores away. We'll take your hair stores away. Salons. It's like, for one, go ahead. Because if we being real, that would actually benefit us. That would benefit the black community. We don't need liquor, like I said. That's just poison in your body. We don't need your hair stores. I mean, I know a lot of black women, you know, like to go get weave and stuff. And we try to tell y'all like, hey man, y'all are fucking gorgeous with y'all real hair, which y'all are, you know. But and a lot of times that shit be, you know, you get certain products can cause cancer. You know, they don't make TV shows like Beauty and the Black for nothing. Like, that's a real thing, you know. So again, something that's not beneficial to the black community. It's not a necessity. He brought up laundromats. I got my own wash and dry right here. A lot of people do. If you don't, we have other laundromats that's not owned by just Asians. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of an ignorant statement to me. We'll be all right without that. It's like, I don't know why these people think we can't survive without them off of basic necessities in life. Like, there's not a plethora of options out here. So back to the back to the situation. I just think it's a sad time that we living in right now in America. They definitely got an agenda with the government firing all the black representatives. The thing that happened in Tennessee with the black vote, constant national news with black killings that's unjustified, that's clearly foul play, that get swept under the rug, or the proper judgment doesn't happen the way we know it needs to happen and the way we know it would go if it was on the other foot. See, this is the thing. I'm a real person, so I don't advocate for like black people that's doing wrong in the streets. If you going around murdering people, I think your ass should be locked the fuck up for life. You take a life, you lose yours. You know what I'm saying? But y'all seem to think that we trying to justify the wrongdoings from the small percentage of black people that commit crimes, because it is a smaller percentage. Most people from all races are actually decent people. Every race got that small percentage of just fucked up people that make it look bad for the rest of the race, right? But going back to that, at the end of the day, we don't advocate for bullshit. Now, you might have a few little ignorant kids here and there, but again, like I say, that's every race. But in the general population of black America, we don't advocate for bullshit. We not finna support somebody because they murdered somebody and say they should get off because the white person got off. What we saying is we get why that black guy in our community that was murdering people got sentenced to life. We need to see this white guy or this Asian guy that did the same thing get the same sentence. That's what we're saying. So we not advocating for bullshit or for people that's actually bad people to get off. We advocating for people that's bad people of other race to actually get the punishment that black people get. Because we know we gonna get punished. And if they did wrong, they should get punished, right? I'm pretty sure everybody could agree with that. But what we seeing is a pattern of, if we do it, the law is upheld. If they do it, it's some type of bullshit excuse, and a lot of pawns being moved to excuse their behavior, and maybe they get a lighter sentence, or maybe they don't get sentenced at all. And when we see that, it's a slap in our motherfucking face. Right? So at the end of the day, if people claim to be so intelligent from other races, then I mean they already know this. What I'm seeing is what I like to call being intentionally ignorant. They choose to play dumb and stupid on purpose because it fits their rhetoric. It fit their agenda. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to be a piece of shit person like that? I don't know. I'm black and I treat everybody with respect of every race. I've always have. I like peace. I want to see other people happy. I don't get off with seeing other people get harmed. That's never been a thing for me. I think that's weird as hell. So you do have people like that, you know. Some people suffer from that, you know, like sociopaths and stuff. And I guess that's what y'all might be, man, because throughout history, you know, no other race has been more violent than white people. And it's not all white people, but if we talking in general, race for race, the whole world knows that. You know, it's like they addicted to chaos, death, destruction. And I'm going to say the leaders, the white leaders, because again, it's not all white people. You can't say all if you're an intelligent person of any race. You can't say all. You can't literally put that on everybody. The problem is the good white people don't make the laws. They not the politicians. They not the, and it might be some in there, but they outnumbered by corruption. So it's like, even if they want to make some change, what can they do? We always had good white people that's always walked the walk with us, fought the fight with us, was a part of the revolution, supported it. Some even died behind supporting us, you know. But again, they're outnumbered by corruption, by corrupted people at the top. So it's like we forever battling this uphill battle. And I always wanted to know, like, why I think my main question's always been, why are they so obsessed with us? If they so good and they got their life together and your financials, like, go chill with your family, man. Go get some pussy, go, you know, do something, like, go have fun. Why you wake up every day just wanting to fuck with black people? And that's like throughout history. It's like, wake up in the morning, you got me on your mind. You with your wife and kids, you got us on your mind. You creating something, it's you creating it because you got us on your mind. It's like ever since they laid eyes on us, they just never, you know, obsession is a weird thing. It's not technically a good thing, but, you know, it's obsession. It's really nothing. Even if it's negative, it's still obsession. If it's positive and that's the only thing you center your whole life around, it's still obsession. And it's like, over a skin tone, y'all let somebody convince y'all that skin tones was the most important thing over morals, character, and integrity. That's how I judge a person. So, you know, I got people, all races that I'm cool with, super tight with, mad, crazy love for, white, black, all kind of races. Because I always just been that person. I always been cool as hell, laid back, chill. If you're a genuine person and you've been good to me in my life, I fuck with you, you know? And we just tired of seeing it, man. We've tried to build neighborhoods before they done got bombed throughout history. We built Black Wall Street that got bombed. We built plenty of businesses to support our own, somehow to get burned down or something. So history has shown that we have done that plenty of times, and we still doing it to this day. It's still a lot of black businesses flourishing, doing amazing. And you're seeing more and more and more of it as time go on. So it's still rising, but we not gonna also act like we wasn't slowed down, not getting the loans that every other community would get, So we gotta try to pull ourselves up by the bootstrap while still fighting the system, while still fighting the SAVE system, which was the jail, was the prison that was made. That's what it was for, to replace slavery. So, like I said, a lot of people know this. A lot of people have always known this. But one thing they like to do in their playbook is play dumb and play ignorant when it comes to stating this history and these facts. So they project a lot. They try to say, oh, black people the most violent, black people this, black people that. But the whole time they just describing themselves. Now, if you're good with psychology, you understand that. Projection. That's the playbook. We control the media. We control the airways. We control the music. We can paint the picture that they the real criminals, but in reality, we all know we the true monsters. We the ones that has killed millions upon millions of people, caused genocide, started all wars, was a part of everything, pillaged lands, killed tribes, and just pure chaos everywhere they went and touched. But then they'll try to turn around and say, be afraid of that black person over there. Be afraid of them. When in reality, the world knows the one race that anybody would actually truly be afraid of, because they like death and destruction. You talk about poison in the water, poison in the air, poison in the food, making your people sick. And it's like, for what? Like, what do you get out of that? I mean, especially if you like someone of power that's already rich, you already have all the wealth you could think of. And it's like, why the sin of greed is just like, why do y'all need? And even if you needed more money, if you wanted more money, you still can't do it in the right way, to where you look out for your people in your country. Make sure we healthy, make sure we got, clean water. Y'all not intentionally putting the chemtrails, whether you believe that or not, in the sky. It's like, why y'all trying to kill us at all measures and standpoints, instead of just being good people? It's like that made their skin crawl to just be good people. And then that leaks over into other cultures that then take that propaganda and media and they apply it to all black Americans. Like, that's what it is. Like, oh yeah, they violent, they this, they that. And it's a manipulation game. You want to get the world to believe that we are what y'all really practice in real life and always have through history. For instance, even from our perspective, I never wanted to go to Africa when I was young, because all they ever showed us was rebels, the Tutsis and Hutus killing each other, mass genocide, kids starving in huts, flies flying around them and shit, dirty as hell. And they never taught us nothing in school about Africa. They never taught us nothing about that. So our only picture growing up was literally the whole Africa is just huts, dirtiness, murdering, killing, right? Fast forward to my adulthood, Africa is fucking beautiful. It's amazing. I mean, they got 14-star restaurants out there, neighborhoods that look like palaces. But not once was I ever showed that as a kid. I mean, black excellence out there, safaris, real. They got beaches. A lot of people don't know, in some parts of Africa, it snows. Beautiful beaches, cold, safaris, natural resorts, animals, nice neighborhoods. And the beautiful part about it is, yes, it still also has those areas that's untouched by modern civilization. So you got the tribes, they still out there. You get the best of both worlds. You got the historic places that's still out there. You have the land full of animals that's still out there, something you would never see here in America unless you go to a zoo. And that's not even the same type of experience, because you got caves and animals, right? So going back to, like I said, they depicted a way for Africa to be that I never knew existed. So me finding out, I understood, like, damn, this shit is really that deep and that bad, how they fucked us into thinking certain things about the other side and vice versa. A lot of people from Africa, from what they seen for the media, they always just thought Black Americans was just hood Black Americans. We ain't ever did nothing. We gangsters, we murderers, we crackheads, we this, we that, because that's the only thing the media that was controlled by them showed them, and vice versa, because they didn't want us to know how beautiful it was over there. When they can trick your mind and have you thinking something, they can control everything. You know, my family went out there. I'm gonna definitely be going out there soon. I haven't been out there yet, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I gotta go touch that. I gotta go touch that soil and just go see the motherland and just experience that. And I heard it's nothing like it when you do. So, yeah, man. We just want really just justice and or to be left the fuck alone. Honestly, Black people really don't mind being left alone. The problem is motherfuckers just don't like leaving us alone. We can have our own neighborhoods, our own this and that. We can, if you gave us some land, we gonna turn that bitch up. It's gonna flourish. We got architects, we got inventors. We have a lot of intelligent Black people in the world, in America. We can run a whole civilization and make sure it's ran correctly. And what'll happen is they'll be like, damn, them niggas turned up over there. Let's go fuck some shit up. Instead of just leaving us alone. Y'all can't do it. We can leave y'all alone because we ain't looking at y'all. We don't admire y'all. Y'all do y'all thing over there. We'll do our thing over here. If you cool, we cool. We always been like that. If you cool, we cool. We got an issue and we have to stand up through our history because people are always fucking with us. Trying to kill us, trying to steal from us, not even trying, killing us, stealing from us, raping us, slavery, this, that, systematic oppression. The life goes on and on and on. The problems go on. To this day, it's 2026. We still dealing with shit. All right. So, like I said, man, at the end of the day, racism is really like a mental illness for real. It's seriously a mental illness. I just think if you racist, you just slow. And I don't mean book smart. I don't care if you went to college, you went to Harvard, this and that. If you're racist, you slow. It's so many other things you could be worried about in this lifetime. You got one time on this earth, one go around. Just be a good person. Go enjoy yourself. You getting up, working your hard, getting mad every morning. You about to catch a heart attack because you getting online just to be racist. Just to insult motherfuckers. You just mad every day. Like, who the fuck want to be mad every day? I don't want to be mad every day. I want to chill. I live in Florida. I want to sit on the beach with a bad bitch, put my feet in the sand, relax and love life and smoke me a good one. But you want to get up on the internet every day, be in your room, fighting and getting ready for this imaginary war in your head. Ain't nobody fucking worried about you. Just mind your business and be a good person. Don't be a piece of shit. You have a better life. Y'all got so much hate in y'all heart, and that's why y'all so stressed. That's probably why a lot of y'all age the way y'all do. But if you just chilled out, man, just relax and go get you some pussy, man. That's all I gotta say. Just do that. Just go be with your family, my nigga. Go, push your daughter on the swing, take your kids on a hiking trail, go swim in some beautiful water on the island. Try to enjoy life, man. Y'all be worried about the wrong shit too much. And that's not gonna fuel nothing. That's gonna make you age quicker. It's gonna stress you out, which literally leads to people dying. So maybe if y'all change y'all mindset, the world will be a better place. Until then, y'all pushing it to where it's gonna be an eye for an eye, And it shouldn't have to be that way, but it get to that point where MLK turned to Malcolm X real quick, But just leave people alone, man. Just be a good person. And it ain't gonna be, the world ain't never gonna be perfect, but it could definitely be better. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Raw Reality Mindset. It's your boy Juan Ramon. We out. Gang.